and welcome to another episode of the Khazi Inn. And here we have not a homeless person that's been left in our garden, but this is Liam.
These are quality clothes, I'll have you know. Hard wearing.
Hard wearing, very hard wearing.
Yes.
And here we have Kobe and Micah, who are doing my job actually.
Child labour, very cheap.
Yes, what's
What we
happened?
like to do in Yorkshire.
Yes.
Still doing that, cloth caps.
So what's happened? Tell us, Liam, why you digging?
What we'd like to do is put a real fire in here, obviously on the other side with a nice chimney up here. So I'm going to dig down to see if we can do that and see how far this goes down, whether it's safe enough to do. So it should be. So that's our job today to do. And the other job we're going to do is we're going to put some props inside and we're going to attempt to remove the inner wall. So we're going to see how safe that is. So that's today's job.
We spotted a bit of a problem with it, didn't we? So there's a crack running down the front here. So it goes down here along, but then it comes, I think it's behind that, and then it comes around here and it goes all the way down to this point here. If you look, that little brick isn't very big, and this lintel isn't really purchased on much. So this section is kind of wobbly. So
We've got a plan.
We've got a plan.
So we'll see if it works.
Otherwise, there could be a pile of rubble for the next video. Putting the Khazi Inn back together. So yeah, so it's all pretty exciting. The boys are clearing it out. We found some bits already. As you can see, this trimmer is the only thing that's working. Found this old... whoa! Gosh, this decking's slipping. Found a little red wagon that bought years ago. And the tyres are still blown up. Can't believe it. And then, yeah, if anybody wants to get rid of all this ivy, feel free.
A nice tree root here as well,
Just to make things,
so
just to make it easier.
this might be your job later.
And my job later on.
Yeah, you might be as good as you were clearing it out.
Oh.
A few moments later.
So a bit of a update. We've found a tin car in there, a police car. So I think that'll be going on eBay. Many lawnmowers, including an 80s Flymo. And then, yeah, our garden is getting a little more messed up. But this is where it gets interesting. So Liam has been digging a hole. How's it going?
A large hole, it's going really well.
So what has been interesting about digging this hole?
Where else can you dig a hole and find your very own building materials?
No. Oh wow, look at
that.
So that was all in that hole?
Good thing in Yorkshire, plenty of stone.
Yeah, but I've never seen nothing like that.
Yeah,
so where did you... I think I know where that came from.
Toilets.
Yeah, when the toilet block was here, they
dumped
dumped it all in here, haven't they? Yeah.
Yeah, for our benefit, so that's good. So we've got good building materials to build a chimney
Indeed.
to start with.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, it's not bad, is it?
Cool.
So-
carry on digging this.
You carry on. I'm with the boys. The boys have done a great job.
You know that we had a bag, yeah, that you told me to put over there?
Yeah.
There's a giant one of them with loads of it.
Right. Okay. Well, we'll sort that in a second. If you go down here, you can actually see that we've cleared the. We've cleared the weeds that were, or the ivy that was growing in. So we've got, what's really funny is we found the actual where the toilet was. Down here, there's the drain, so we're going to have to fill that drain. There's no drain in there, it comes. Well, you can wash them and wear them. So this is what it's like inside. There's like a vent there. I have never seen as many spiders as there are in here. And this is crumbling away. There's an old bit of lead piping up here, so we need to chop that out. See it there. But yeah, this corner seems quite wet up here. We've had a lot of rain this week, and it is, you can see it on the floor, and It's dripping. It's dripping a bit.
Carry this.
So anyway, how are we getting on, Liam? What are we seeing?
We're finding more stone, which is good. We
Oh
got
yeah, more stuff and flags.
some nice hearth material.
Lovely.
Lovely, yeah.
Look at all that.
Flipping brilliant it is.
So Liam, come here. What fuck? You've got spiders in the face again. There's 2 pipes running through here. Tell me what you think.
Not sure at this moment, but do they go through? Are they capped off?
I wondered if it was like strengthening.
There's, what's this? Yes.
Could be a,
Do you think it's a tie bar holding it all together?
I don't think so. It might be something to do with the original fittings that were in.
Oh,
Holding
like.
something up like a toilet cistern.
In fact, you can see the patch where the cistern is on the
There
wall.
you go. Name that, yes. Name that in one. The bog expert.
A bog.
Bog expert.
Bog expert. I'll put a little flash in bog ex. Yeah, bog expert. What do you reckon, boys? I think this is going to be the best pub shed ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. You won't be allowed in though. No, I'm kidding. So yeah.
2,000 years later.
So here we go. Look at the state of the garden now. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely trashed. Anyway, we've got quite a lot of stone out of that hole, and we found some more stone inside the shed. So now is the first brick coming out. So,
Meet Bertha, everybody. This is Big Bertha. Can you hear me?
I think so, maybe a bit louder.
Everybody meet Big Bertha. It's a nice big hammer. It's going to take a big hole in the wall.
So is this the first brick out?
It is, yeah.
Right, let's do it.
Cool.
Are you ready, Micah? Who's going to grab the first brick?
Okay, don't go to the side. Stay there.
Yeah, they're not.
Yeah, it's going to take a bit of coming the first. Set the first one out.
Few inches later.
Gotta do those sound effects, it's very important.
This is just for the pin to go through. Take it apart.
What do you think, Kobe?
Right. On the other side.
Oh, you got to go the other side now?
Yeah. So children stand back.
Mind out, whoa.
Oh.
What do you think, Micah?
Dodgy, isn't it?
What do you think?
There we go.
Okay, I'll pop it in.
Right. Earth is a bit too heavy. Go for your younger sister.
Oh.
There we go. Do I have a name for this one?
Doris. Is this the one we found in there?
Yes.
Just be careful
So
because
the
the
head
head's a
falls
bit
off.
rotten.
Yeah, a bit of comedy building here.
I don't need.
Update.
Also, if you're wondering where Al is, he broke
Al
his
can
collarbone.
use this.
Yeah, Al.
Don't let Al near this, he'll break head off. Feels like it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't really.
Whoa, there
Hey,
we
there you
go.
are, that lasted a long time.
Comedy hammer.
Comedy hammer.
Right,
Yeah.
back to Big
So,
Bertha.
basically, when Al broke the broom,
What
he's
was
done the
your
same thing
I
with
think
his
it's all your
collarbone. Hey? Here we go.
Right.
Did they build it properly?
It's built like a brick toilet, this.
I think think that's because it is a brick toilet.
Feels like a brick outhouse. And it's actually a brick I'm going to. No children at the back there.
Nothing, no, Mikey's sitting right here, aren't you, Mike?
Hooray!
First brick of the Khazi Inn is out.
Yeah.
Hooray! Right, I'm going to come round and have a look. Woohoo! Is it all wobbling?
No, I've got to put this in for the pin.
Oh, right, okay. So, there's the first brick of the Khazi Inn. Wow, it's really thin though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't you think that's thin? What do you think, Mike? What do you think?
Good.
Good? You think it's good? So, there we go. We can see through the other side. Woohoo! So yeah, we found an air freshener hung on this bar. We've discovered the toilets were beige. Very beige. Yeah, we all need to get out of the way because we're going to put a steel through. Luckily, I know how to do this stuff because I taught Liam everything he knows. You know, mate.
Cockney Building School. Huh?
Yeah, Cockney Building School. Geezer. Oh yeah, and then this lintel up here, what we discovered, there's a wooden lintel inside the brickwork which is completely rotten and full of woodworm. So we're going to get rid of that. There's some more lead piping, so we'll weigh that bad boy in, won't we, Mike? Right up your nose. Right, and then, where's the hammer? Can you get a hammer for Liam? And then we've got the original water supply, which we've tried and it doesn't work.
I just need to do some more drilling.
Right, I'm going to get out of the way. I'll download this quickly. So, Liam, are you doing this properly?
Yes, I am.
There we are. This
He
is
says,
putting the steel up carefully.
very carefully, not trap my fingers.
Yeah, don't track your fingers. It's that side's looking pretty good. Ta-da! You know, sometimes I look at this and I think, why the chuff have I started to do this? Am I mental? And then I realise, yeah, I probably am.
You were mental before you smashed it.
Yeah, it's true.
You've been mental.
How many times have I said to you, Liam, I've got this idea, right? And then you go, oh.
I want to do a brewery. It's just a bit too far.
Oh, watch your fingers. Anyway, I'll not film this bit in case he chops his hand off. No one wants to see that, do they? No. Okay, so acros are in. Got that. And we started making headway on that. It's looking good. We realised those two parts of the bank were where the systems were. Getting there. And then Liam's just going at it with his sledgehammer. And it's coming down. Little concerned about it falling down though, if we're honest, aren't we?
It's not going to fall.
It's
He says.
not going to fall down.
It doesn't look like it's going to fall down.
No.
It looks like it's propped securely.
Yeah. It's just this dubious crack in that rotten lintel up there. Anyway.
It can be deceptive.
They can. They can. On out, Cobes. What we've discovered is that he's not got his anti-aging hat on. what we've discovered is that the first brick is an absolute swine. This is going to be our
Re-record it.
fireplace. So here we have the. In fact, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put the light on. There we go. So this is going to be the fireplace. So, Liam, tell us about the fireplace.
It's pig. It's an absolute pig. It's built, as we keep saying, like a brick toilet, because it is a brick toilet. It's really, now we know where the saying comes from.
It's
been tough.
It is tough, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll do it.
The wall's down now. The leak has increased because obviously we're pushing up on the roof now. So yeah, there'll be a nice square fireplace off the floor with its own hearth and everything. We've got one course of bricks. We've discovered that there is a damp course in here as well, of bitumen. So that's pretty cool. So that changes it up a little bit. And yeah, Liam's determined to put a fireplace in. That first brick is proving harder to get out. So there you go. I'm not very good at doing big projects like this. I kind of lost the will to do it after doing the brewery up. It kind of ruined me. But Liam, what do you think about all this?
I love it. It's great.
Epic, innit?
Yeah, I like it.
I think this is the furthest the project's really jumped now. I feel like this is taking the next stage.
In a day.
In one day, yeah. So some of the ideas are, so this is going to be the fireplace that we've cut a hole in the wall. So there's a few more bricks to get out. And then what we want to do, we're going to get rid of all this plaster, which will be a job for me. And I shall get a wire brush on a grinder. That's how I did it last time. It's pretty dangerous, but it does work. I'll get all this off. We're going to replace this lintel. And we know that definitely needs to go, don't we? And then I think we're putting a steel in all the way across there to that, or a concrete beam.
Whatever's at hand.
We've realised we've pushed the roof up slightly, so we've got more water coming in than we had before. But the pointing needs doing. Oh look, the spiders have already moved back in. We've got to cut these bars out. We've got to put new air bricks. Those metal vents need to go. And then this bit here where we stood. Our plan is to put a box there where we can put the keg and the chiller, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then sticky out bar here, but not very far, so that we can have one font on it and somewhere to put your glass when you serve it. And then we've got loads of headroom. How many spiders are up there? Oh my word. Look at that. Look how many spiders there are. One.
Only little ones.
Yeah, but there's loads of them.
Pinky thing.
1, 2, 3, 4.
In Australia, John. If we were in Australia, we'd be like
running for the hills.
Here.
Yeah, 4,
We're in
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 24, 25, 26 spiders in that corner.
It's a nature hunt.
Oh, gosh. Ugh. So, yeah, I'm not a big fan of spiders. This needs to be spider-proof, Liam. So yeah, so this is what it's like. It's not actually, it's not as big as I thought it would be. However, I don't think it's, I think we can make it work.
Yeah, well.
It's going to be, look at the size of that chuffing spider up there. Look at that.
Oh, I don't like it too dry.
Oh, it went down your sleeve.
Just covering it around in my sleeve now. Okay.
Disgusting. I know, there he is, down there. Oh. But yeah, so yeah, it's still some work. What do you reckon cost on doing these lintel and the beam?
A couple £100 by the time we bought this lintel and we bought that one. We bought bits and pieces.
Yeah.
It's not going to be epic by the time we.
No.
Do some other pieces.
And the fireplace. We're going to make that, aren't we?
Yeah.
Well, you're going to make it because I don't know how to do stuff.
Yeah, all sorts. Yeah. You just need to make sure that it draws.
Yeah.
Don't fill the place with smoke. So that's the key.
Yeah, dying is not an option.
No.
Especially if I sat in here, had a fire going, and it feels like
it's going to be well ventilated anyway.
Yeah.
But it's just making sure that the smoke goes up the chimney
I'm going to put a carbon
And
monoxide
with the
sensor in.
wiring, we need to make sure that the smoke stays inside the wires.
Yes, that's very important.
With wiring, making sure we keep the smoke inside the wires.
PFM we used to call it in the motor trade. Yeah, that's what all electrical units work on, is PFM. And then if you let the smoke out, or it smells funny, or there's water in it, it's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much the
Very
rule.
important, keep smoking wires.
Yeah, yeah, you've got to keep the smoking. So you probably need 2 ring mains in here, one for the lights, one for the sockets. But yeah, pretty exciting. So there you go. So that is pretty much it for the Khazi Inn for today. And I will be uploading this video at some point. And if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button. And if anybody's out there that wants to help me clear the garden, or has a clearance company, I'm totally up for sponsorship at this point. So I'm looking at the garden, I'm like, oh my word. So yeah, not looking forward to taking all that down the tip. But yeah, should be good fun. So yeah, speak soon.